Hello everyone, welcome to SRBPS online classes. Yes students, today we'll understand fundamental principle of counting. What is this? Let us understand with the help of an example. Now see here, suppose there is a girl. Her name is Savita. She wants to go to watch a movie. And when she is going to watch a movie, then what she is watching over there, in the cinema hall, there are the three entrance gate. There are the three entrance gate. Suppose first gate is E1. This is the first gate. Second gate is E2 and the third gate is E3. These are the three entry gate to enter the cinema hall. And suppose there are the two exits. There are the two exits O1 and O2. ठीक है? Suppose there are two exits which are O1 and O2. These are four exit and these three are for entry. These three are for entry. These three gates are for entry and these two gates are for exit purpose. Now see students, Savita is having how many ways to enter the cinema hall? She can enter the cinema hall in the three ways. Either she can go by E1 gate or she can go by E2 gate or she can go by E3 gate. And in how many ways she can exit the cinema hall? She can exit the cinema hall in the two ways, either by the O1 and or by O2. So it means we have understood the situation. Now see students, now how many ways she is having to enter the cinema hall and to exit the cinema hall? Now see students, if we want to find out total number of the ways in which Savita can enter the hall and then leave it, then how many ways are there? Suppose she is entering the cinema hall by E1 and exiting it by O1 gate. And second method is she is entering the cinema hall by E1 gate and exiting it by O2 gate. In the same manner, we can say suppose she is entering the cinema hall by E2 gate and exiting it by O1. In the same manner, we people can have how many possibilities to enter and exit the cinema hall. So what we are watching here students, either she can go by this, या तो वो इससे जाएगी और O1 से निकल जाएगी या फिर वो इससे ही जाकर O2 से एग्जिट कर जाएगी. और what we can say, she is entering by E2 and exiting by O1. She is entering by E2 but exiting by O2. She is entering by E3 but exiting by O1. She is entering by E3 but exiting by O2. So how many ways are there to enter the hall and leaving the hall? So totally we can say there are total how many ways? 6 ways. So there are the 6 ways to enter and to exit the cinema hall. Fine students? So students, from that example we can conclude what is our fundamental principle of counting. It is if an event A can occur in the m different ways. कि अगर एक event A जो है it can occur in the m different ways. Like if we are associating this with that example only. Savita was having 3 entry gates and she can enter the cinema hall in the how many ways? 3 ways. Following which another event B occur in the n different ways. It means with the same example only we are understanding it. If she is entering the cinema hall by the 3 entry gates and she is also exiting the cinema hall, and how many ways are there to exit the cinema hall? There are 2 ways. So total number of occurrence of both the events. So if we want to find out कि अगर दोनों event occur हुए हैं, then what will be the number of the possibilities of occurring of the both of the events? It means associating again with that example, what will be the total number of ways to entry and exit the cinema hall? So that will be m cross n, or we can say m into n, or in that example we can say 3 into 2, that is 6. So this is our fundamental principle of counting, or we can say fundamental principle of multiplication. Fine. See students, what is the question number 1? From among 36 teachers in the school, one principal and one vice principal are to be appointed. There are total 36 teachers in our school, और उन्हीं 36 teachers में से we have to appoint one principal and one vice principal. In how many ways it can be done? Now see students, there are 36 teachers in the school and everyone has equal chance of being selected as a principal. अब उन 36 teachers में से कोई भी as a principal select किया जा सकता है. So everyone is having equal chance of being selected. So now see here. How many possibilities are there? One post is for principal. This is for principal. And another post is for vice principal. If we are going to, first of all, appoint the principal, how many teachers are there out of which we are going to appoint the principal? Totally there are 36 teachers. So it means we can get our principal out of those 36 teachers. उन 36 teachers में से हमारा principal कोई भी teacher हो सकता है, because everyone is having equal chance of getting selected. So the principal who can be appointed in the how many ways? 36. Now if the principal is selected, suppose principal select हो गया है, so how many teachers are left now? 35. तो इट मीन्स फॉर अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ वाइस प्रिंसिपल अब हमारे पास 35 टीचर्स हैं. सो आउट ऑफ दो 35 टीचर्स कोई भी एक टीचर हमारा वाइस प्रिंसिपल बन सकता है. सो इट मीन्स इन हाउ मेनी वेज वी कैन सेलेक्ट आवर वाइस प्रिंसिपल? वी कैन सेलेक्ट आवर वाइस प्रिंसिपल इन 35 वेज. तो इट मीन्स if we are going to appoint principal and the vice principal, then total for appointment of the principal as well as vice principal, how many possibilities are there? There will be 35 into 36 possibilities, that is equal to 1260 possibilities. Is it fine? See students, what is question number 10? Find the number of 5-letter words with or without meaning which can be formed of the letters of the word magic, M-A-G-I-C, where repetition of the letters is not allowed. Now see students, question is asking कि हमें एक 5-letter का word बनाना है from a word magic. Now here are total 5 letters in it, M-A-G-I-C. So now see, you people can either make it A-M-I-G-C, you people can make it G-A-M-I-C. So it means there can be innumerable words. But they are saying कि we want a word. अगर उसका meaning निकल रहा है तो भी ठीक है. If it is not having any meaning, then it is also okay. So it means we have to tell them कि how many total number of the words which can be made out of the 5 letters of the given word magic. Now see here students, how you will do such questions. See, you people are having total 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are total 5 places in which we people are required to fill it. In which we people are required to fill some letters so that there can be a word formation which is having a meaning, which is not having a meaning, that is okay. So suppose if this word is filled in the 5 manners, जो ये वाला लेटर है आपका, ये जो लेटर है, this is having how many options? इसके पास 5 options हैं to fill it. It can be either M, it can be A, it can be G, it can be I, it can be C. So it means which 5 options it are having. It can be A, it can be M, it can be G, it can be I, it can be C. Now they are saying here repetition is not allowed. Suppose in 5 letters में से कोई एक लेटर यहाँ पर आ गया. So how many total letters are left? 4 letters. So it means this letter or this vacant place can be filled in how many ways? This can be filled in 4 ways. Now one has come over here. अब कितने ऑप्शंस बच गए आपके पास? यू पीपल आर हैविंग टोटल 3 ऑप्शंस बिकॉज 1 हैज कम हेयर एंड 1 हैज कम हेयर. सो इट इज हैविंग 3 ऑप्शंस टू फिल इट. Now it is having 2 and this is having 1. And as we have to make this whole word, the total number of the words which we are going to get out of the 5 letters of the word magic, which are having the meaning, it can be also possible, which are without meaning. So this will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That means it will be equal to 120. ठीक है. So it means required number of the total words are here 120. Now see students, question number 3. Find the total number of ways of answering 5 MCQ. Each question is having 4 choices. Now see this question. They are saying we have total 5 MCQs. How many MCQs we are having? We are having total 5 MCQ. So we have made blocks for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are saying these 5 questions are multiple choice questions and each question is having 4 choices. So we are required to find out here total number of ways of answering the 5 MCQ. Suppose one student is giving answer of this question. He is having 4 options. So he can give the answer in the 4 ways. Either he can tick mark one option or he can tick mark second option. So it means in this manner उसके पास total 4 options है to answer this question. तो इस question को answer करने के लिए he is having 4 options. For the exactly same question number 2, he is having 4 options. In the same manner for question number 3, he can answer in the 4 ways as he is having 4 options. Exactly in the same question number 4, he is having 4 ways to answer the question. Exactly in the same question number 5, he is having 4 options to answer the question. But as we have to find total number of ways of answering 5 MCQs, then what will be the total number of ways? It will be by using fundamental principle of multiplication. It will be equal to 4 raised to the power 5 and which is equal to 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4.